So how I felt now is that I felt really happy when I found out that I got into a selective high school, and more happy that I got into my first preference, Sydney Girls High School. But you just have to put some dedication and confidence to it, put your 110% into it, and make sure you believe in yourself throughout the whole of your educational endeavor so that you can really perform so well in the selective test.
I'm like really happy, but then I kind of like had this tiny feeling that I'm going to make it because like it's like the test is easier than what I'm used to.
I was tense in the exam. Like the questions weren't that hard though. After the results, I felt relieved that I made it and relaxed.
So during the exam, I didn't really feel nervous because I knew what would happen today. My mum also said that it didn't matter if I made it or didn't make it, as long as I tried. And after hearing that I made it into Waltham Hills High School, I knew that all my years of hard work in uni actually paid off. So I was really happy and to hear that.
During the exam, I was nervous and kind of like calm at the same time. But after the exam, once I received the results, I felt really excited that I'd be going to my dream school, North Sydney Girls.
During the exam, I felt stressed, very stressed, but despite that, I still managed to keep my calm and just do the exam straight then and there. I feel great because I worked really hard for this and now I'm actually at this position. 2 days before, I went to Sydney Boys Open Day and the school is massive, there's so much extracurricular activities and I'm really excited to go there.
Okay, so well, the exam certainly was nerve-wracking. I thought it would be really tough, but when I went, I was really relieved since I liked the writing topic. I liked how the test was because it was very similar to what I had practiced for. After I did the test, I was very, very relieved, but a few days before the selective result, again, really nervous. But after the result, I'm really, really happy.
I felt a bit nervous during the exam because some of the questions were a bit hard, but mostly it was just making sure that I had enough time to finish all the questions. And when I found out that I got into James Roos, I was really happy and a bit surprised because I didn't realize that I could achieve such a high score.
During this journey to go to high school, it's kind of like you're trying to build up more towards your goal.
During the exam, I felt really anxious and worried because I felt that I was going to do really badly. And then now looking at the results, I'm quite happy. It was quite unexpected.
My mum and dad always used to tell me to not be stressed during the exam, but that's one of the hardest things to do. So obviously I wasn't too stressed, but I was still a little bit stressed because I was thinking, what if, because logically, if I know that I did well, I don't know how the other kids went. So they could have done a million times better than me. So I was still a little bit stressed to do with that, but it turned out pretty well.
During the exam, I felt pretty stressed out because I didn't really know what the test was going to be like at first. But after the exam, I felt a bit more confident and I came out and I was a bit relieved. Now that I have my results, I am quite happy for what I got because I did pretty good and I didn't really expect it.
I feel like during test preparation, it was really hard and strenuous. During the exam, at first I felt a bit stressed, but then once a few of the tests were over, I felt that it was actually kind of easy. There was no need for me to stress.